What's up, everybody? It's your boy Cmoney back with another video, and today we're talking about Elimination Chamber 2026 PLE review. I'm sorry that I couldn't make like reactions to the PLEs like how I normally do. Yesterday was a very weird day because I was busy during the time of the pay-per-view. So like I was very busy, so like I'm sorry. Sometimes I'll still say pay-per-view even though it's PLE now, but no, I was very busy at that time, so I couldn't watch it live. So I had to watch it like after midnight because I was very busy. So I had to wait till like after midnight. It was already over, so I had to watch it like late last night. And I technically finished watching it this morning, and then got like only like 4 hours of sleep, and then got up, went to church, and now I'm making this video. So, but no, so yeah, I apologize that there wasn't normal reactions like how they normally are. Very busy, so I figured, you know what, I'll just wait, watch it later, and make this review that I'm making right now. So it all worked out. But yes, so here we are, Elimination Chamber. Honestly, a pretty good PLE. I cannot say that I don't like this PLE because it was actually good. It was good. There were some highs and there were some lows. We're going to talk about it. The mystery box, we're going to talk about it. But let's just talk about how it opened. All right, so the first match, Elimination Chamber, we had the Women's Elimination Chamber match. Rhea Ripley, Raquel Rodriguez, Asuka, Alexa Bliss, Kiana James, and Tiffany Stratton. Rhea Ripley with the victory in the end, which honestly, I kind of knew that was going to happen. I picked Alexa Bliss in my predictions only because here's what happened. Because I wasn't able to make SmackDown reactions because it's hard to make SmackDown reactions with the PLEs being on Saturday. It's especially with my schedule, it's just difficult, so I wasn't able to make SmackDown reactions. But Nia Jax and Lash Legend took the tag titles from Rhea and Io. So at first, and I made predictions before SmackDown, so I was like, if Rhea's still tag team champion, I don't see her winning the Chamber and going into the big match with Jade, but she lost the tag titles on SmackDown. So literally, as soon as I saw her lose the tag belts, I'm like, all right, she's winning. She's winning. That confirms it. I don't know. I picked Alexa Bliss because I just thought it was different, and I didn't know if they were going to go with Rhea in the main event again. I thought they would do something different with her, so that's why I picked Alexa. But no, Rhea wins, which I'm not mad at because genuinely, Rhea Ripley, Jade Cargill is what we're going to get at WrestleMania. Huge. Huge. So I can't be mad at that because that is a big match. Jade and Rhea one-on-one. Who's going to win that? Probably Jade. Probably Jade. I seriously think they're going to have Jade hold it until like Bianca comes back. Like I think until Bianca Belair comes back, Jade has to stay champion, or Naomi or someone. I think someone like Bianca, I think, or even Naomi maybe, are the only people I could see taking that title off of Jade. Like, because otherwise, I'd like just give Rhea the belt back. Like, no. So I think Jade will probably win at WrestleMania, but we'll cross that bridge once we get there, once WrestleMania rolls around. But that is the match, though. Rhea and Jade. Rhea wins the Women's Elimination Chamber. Like, Alexa Bliss was actually the first one out. She got misted by Asuka. And then like Kiana James, I think, rolled her up. Raquel Rodriguez eliminated both Kiana James and Asuka with a double pin. She drove Kiana James right through a pod with like a power slam. And then a Tiana bomb, power bomb onto Asuka, pinned both of them. Tiffany with a big moonsault took out Raquel Rodriguez, and then it was Tiffany and Rhea. Rhea wins in the end with the Riptide. 1, 2, 3. She's going to WrestleMania to face Jade. Gonna be a good match. So Rhea won. I got that match wrong, but it's all right. Rhea wins that match. Now on to the Intercontinental Championship match. Becky Lynch, AJ Lee. We have a new Intercontinental Champion. AJ Lee. What? Like, Becky cannot beat AJ. It's just confirmed. Like, AJ is the one person Becky Lynch just cannot beat. she can't beat Rhea. She can't beat Becky. Becky can't beat AJ. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about so many things. AJ can't beat Becky. Becky can't beat AJ. What am I saying? The point is, Becky cannot beat AJ. AJ has made her tap WrestlePalooza, Survivor Series, and now, once again, she made her tap at Elimination Chamber. It was a good match. The referee, Jessica Carr, who has, beef with Becky Lynch, which is kind of funny. Because Becky keeps blaming her for costing her the title the first time and all that, right? So, Jessica was knocked out at one point during the match, and, Becky tried to steal it, but she didn't get it. Then Becky ended up hitting the exposed turnbuckle that was exposed earlier. Then she got locked in the Black Widow, and Becky Lynch tapped out again. AJ Lee, your new Women's Intercontinental Champion. Her first championship in 11 years. I got that match wrong too. AJ Lee, your new Women's Intercontinental Champion in her, home of Chicago, because because of CM Punk, right? That's her hometown now. So a good match, good win from AJ Lee, new Women's Intercontinental Champion. Where are they going to go from here? I don't know. We just have to wait and find out. The one match I did get right was the World Heavyweight Championship. CM Punk went up against Finn Balor. Another pretty good match. CM Punk with the victory in the end. He had a really cool intro. It was I forget the name of the song, but it was like the old Chicago Bulls kind of. They're in Chicago. So it was the Chicago Bulls entrance. And the ring announcer and everything. So it was a shout out to the Chicago Bulls and the Michael Jordan era of Chicago Bulls. So it was very cool. It was a very cool entrance. And then in the end, CM Punk wins with the GTS 1, 2, 3. And then after that, Finn Balor offers the hand. CM Punk shakes it. Show of respect between Punk and Balor. No Judgment Day, because Finn Balor said he wanted to do this alone, and he lost. So that Raw is going to be very interesting, because JD and Finn are going to be coming at him. JD and Dom are going to be coming at him, and either he's going to turn on them, they're going to turn on him. Either or, Finn is going to end up feuding with Dom for the IC title at WrestleMania. It has to happen. And please bring back the Demon to beat Dom. That'd be great. But yes, ultimately, Finn Balor is going to end up going in a feud with Dom, and he'll probably take the IC title from Dom. But still good. And then CM Punk, it was funny because CM Punk in the end, he threw up the one, because Roman Reigns is going to be on Raw tomorrow night, and so we're going to see another face-off between Roman and Punk, because now that Elimination Chamber's out of the way, we can finally focus. Roman Punk is happening at WrestleMania. And it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Roman and Punk, one-on-one, WrestleMania. It's going to be very good, so I'm very excited. We'll see them face-to-face again tomorrow night on Raw. And then it was nice because AJ Lee came out, and they hugged each other. They're AJ Lee champion, Punk's champion, home of Chicago. Very, very cool. So it was a very cool moment for them. And CM Punk wins. That's the one match I got right. Now let's talk about, before we get to the main event, we got to talk about the mystery box. So, not Chris Jericho, not The Rock, not Jon Moxley, not Seth Rollins. Danhausen, former AEW star. He was a big star in AEW. I think he was also in Ring of Honor, I believe, but he's most well known for his time in AEW. Right? Now he's in WWE. Danhausen, a very comedic, a comedic wrestler. Something similar to an R-Truth. It's just Danhausen's creepy and kind of weird and face paint and everything. So he comes out they open the box, right? And there's a casket in there, a coffin. There's a coffin. The coffin opens, all these dancers come out with his face paint, right? And then he shows up, and got a very, very little pop. Very little pop. People are not happy, especially internet fans. Internet fans are not happy. Am I happy about this? Yes and no. It's cool to see Danhausen in WWE. I think it's a cool debut. Danhausen, he's in WWE, cool. He'll do, because again, he's like a comedic wrestler almost. He's a funny character, but he's creepy. He's a creepy, funny character. I actually saw him at the. I made a little video about it. I went on a Chris Jericho AEW cruise back in 2023, like because Chris Jericho would do like those AEW cruises and where his band would play Fozzy and everything. It's right, like a Chris Jericho AEW cruise. I went on one in 2023. I made a video about it. Go check it out. And Danhausen was there, so I've seen him live on a cruise ship in the middle of the ocean. So. Like, and it was different. It was different. I actually heard that rumor, so I wasn't like completely shocked because I did hear it as a possibility, but there were also different other possibilities as well. So I'm like, it could be really anyone, but it was Danhausen, which again, interesting. My problem with it is it was a letdown, I think, and. I don't totally hate it because, again, as I said, Danhausen is a cool character, and it's cool to see him make this big debut. I just think they could have done it in a better way because the way they were building this up, I think they built it up wrong because people were expecting something much bigger. Like, if Jon Moxley, Chris Jericho popped out of that box, the roof would have blew off the place. The fact that it was Danhausen it was a little bit of a letdown. They could have had him debut in a different way. I mean, they could have had like, and I think because I heard someone say this on a video. It's the fact that they built up the box for weeks. They built it up for like 2-3 weeks, saying, "Oh, this big thing. Don't open till the chamber. It's going to be big. It's going to be big." And then it's Danhausen. All right, but I was expecting more. Like, if they just revealed, like the person said in the video, if they just revealed this, like, the night before on SmackDown, and like, all right, wait, this box is going to open tomorrow night at Elimination Chamber. Like it wasn't, like, that much build-up to it. It would have been different. The fact that we had, like, 2 weeks of build-up, we were expecting something more. And so I just think they built it up wrong. They could have had Danhausen debut in a different way. It just didn't really click. Again, I'm not totally against it because it was still cool to see him there and it was a cool debut. But they could have done a better job with. They could have done a better job with his debut in general and also who was in the box. So I was expecting more. So it's not like great in my opinion, but again, not terrible. So I'm just kind of. I don't really know how to feel about it, but I guess cool. Cool, I guess. But yeah, that's that. That's what was in the mystery box. It was Danhausen all along. Now let's talk about the main event, the men's elimination chamber. Logan Paul, who was added the night before, because I didn't get to talk about that either on SmackDown. Jey Uso was attacked. Jey Uso was attacked backstage on SmackDown. I didn't get to talk about this. Jey Uso was attacked backstage at the beginning of SmackDown, so someone had to take his spot in the chamber. Logan Paul, Jacob Fatu at a qualifying match. Drew McIntyre screwed over Fatu again. Logan Paul ended up qualifying for the match. Now, who do we think took out Jey? Like, everyone thought it was Drew. Probably not. I mean, yeah, like... It would make sense, but no. I mean, because why would he really? Like, he hates him, but why else would he? Sami Zayn is a possibility because they're doing something with Sami Zayn. Someone even brought up it's possible that Sami Zayn attacked Jacob Fatu. Remember when Jacob Fatu got his teeth knocked out and stuff back in like what was that late October, November? Yeah. And remember we all think it was like Drew or Cody or Randy maybe. It could be Sami. Like, you know, they're doing something with Sami Zayn, which is interesting, but So we have to see how that still builds up. But who attacked Jay? Was it Sammy? Was it Randy? Was it like, yeah, who would attack Jay like that? Like, I don't know. So that's, again, a story that's going to build up. But yeah, so Logan Paul took his spot. Logan Paul, Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, LA Knight, Javon Evans, Trick Williams. A pretty good men's elimination chamber. Javon Evans was the first one out. He got eliminated by Logan Paul. They let Logan Paul had 3 eliminations. He eliminated Javon Evans, LA Knight, and then Trick Williams. He hit what's it called? He hit Javon Evans with the pulverizer, got him out. He hit a low blow to LA Knight, and then hit a roll up. Cody hit the crossroads on Trick Williams. Logan Paul threw Cody out, just so he could get the pin on Trick. So then he pinned Trick. Javon did a cool splash off the top of a pod. I think who was? I think Logan Paul. I think was thrown off. LA Knight hit a BFT to Javon on top of a pod. Logan Paul was thrown off a pod onto, I think it was Cody and Randy, I believe, and maybe Trick too. I think. I think Logan was driven through a pod. I think he got like thrown right through a pod. So overall, it was a good chamber. So LA Knight, Javon, Trick were all eliminated. Then it was Logan Paul, Cody, and Randy. All of a sudden, the masked man. Something happened on SmackDown. We'll talk about it. So this masked man shows up and is climbing the chamber, and he's just on the side of the chamber, right? He's just a distraction. So security comes out, Adam Pearce comes out, they're dragging him away, they unmask him. No one knows who he is. What happened on SmackDown. On SmackDown, a masked man showed up, they unmasked him, and it was like no one knew who he was. Now we know that like the guy on SmackDown apparently was a guy who wrestles at Seth Rollins' wrestling school, or went to Seth Rollins' wrestling school, something like that. So it's someone who knows Seth Rollins. That was the guy on SmackDown, the complete random. It was just a guy who went to Seth Rollins' school, or still goes to Seth Rollins' school, something like that. Then, again, last night, it was whoever climbed the chamber, it was a nobody. It could be another person who went to Seth Rollins' school, it could have been... it was a complete random. Not important. It was a complete nobody. The point was that was not the original masked man. The guy they unmasked on SmackDown and the first guy who came last night, that is not the real masked man. And we know this because after the security drag away the imposter masked man, another one comes. I think it was like under the ring. He showed, because the chamber big door is still open because they're trying to get some people out. So then the real masked man shows up face to face with Logan Paul, kicks him, curb stomp. Cody Rhodes pins him. 1, 2, 3. Cody Rhodes gets out Logan Paul. Seth Rollins, yes. Seth Rollins is back. And he was the masked man. He was the masked man probably at the Royal Rumble. He was the masked man causing all the ruckus. It was Seth Rollins. And he had the imposter guy the night before on SmackDown, and then another imposter last night, that random guy, just to throw everybody off. When in reality, he was the real masked man. He was the masked attacker, and he revealed himself in the end. And it was funny because him and Cody kind of had a little stare down because Cody was just looking at him like, because it's funny because Seth Rollins, out of all people, is helping out Cody Rhodes after everything they've been through. But again, he's not really helping Cody. He's just trying to take out Logan Paul in the Vision. So yeah, so it wasn't really helping him, but it was just funny because they had a little stare down. Paul Heyman was freaking out. He's like, No, how? Like, Paul Heyman was crashing out. Seth Rollins exits through the crowd, runs off, gets out of there, and Paul Heyman's just like, no. So, it was Seth Rollins. I'm happy that's finally done now because everyone was getting sick of that whole masked man thing in general. Now that it's finally over, I think people are happy about it, right? It's finally over, the masked man. Hopefully we're done with this. The question is, though, all right, Seth's back. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? Because is he even cleared to compete? Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed are both injured, which really sucks. Really sucks. Because I think someone even said the reveal would have hit a lot harder if Seth had attacked Braun Breaker or Bronson Reed. If Seth would have attacked them in the chamber, it would have been a lot better. I think. Yeah. The fact that it was Logan Paul who he attacked and then unmasked, it didn't hit as hard, I think, because the original vision was Seth, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed. And Bronson and Braun Breaker were the ones who turned on Seth. So I think it would have hit, I think, harder if Seth had turned on, if Seth had attacked Braun, which he did attack Braun Breaker at the Royal Rumble, but if he would have done it again at the chamber or did it to like Bronson Reed at the chamber, I think it would have just been a little bit better than having it just be him and Logan. But, but it is what it is. They got injured, which really sucks. But, yeah, so it was still cool, though, to see him. It was a good pop. And the question is, what do they do with him? Is he just going to wrestle Logan Paul? Are we going to run WrestleMania 39 back? Is he going to, I don't know, like Austin Theory? What's Austin Theory going to do? Like, I don't know. So I think this is going to be very interesting between with Seth and the Vision. Is Seth even allowed to compete? Like, I don't even know. So we have to wait. We have to watch Raw. We need answers. And hopefully Monday Night Raw will give us these answers. So we're going to watch Raw and make Raw reactions to find out what the heck is going on. But still very cool. Now, back to the end of the chamber. We're getting way too far ahead of ourselves. That happened. Cody and Randy are the only two left. The door's still wide open. Drew McIntyre comes in, attacks Cody, is attacking Cody because he doesn't want Cody to win. So Drew McIntyre's attacking Cody. Randy Orton shows up. Randy Orton drops Drew with an RKO. Cody hits a crossroads on Drew, then immediately gets an RKO by Randy Orton. 1, 2, 3. Randy Orton wins the Elimination Chamber and is going to WrestleMania to face Drew McIntyre. It was cool because it was like Cody hit the crossroads on Drew, then immediately ate an RKO. Randy Orton did not hesitate. Him and Cody are friends, but Randy wanted that championship opportunity, and he did not hesitate. He dropped Cody with that RKO. 1, 2, 3. Which I got wrong. I picked Cody to win. Which, seeing now, it makes a lot of sense why Randy Orton won, because right now, what makes the most sense at WrestleMania is Cody, Randy, Drew, Fatu. Fatal 4-way for the championship, because Drew has cost both Fatu and Cody multiple times to where, well, something happened on the post show, but he's cost them multiple times to where they both deserve a shot at this point. Yeah, especially Fatu, because I mean, Fatu was taken out back in like November, October. So right now it's Randy and Drew 1-on-1. Cody and Fatu are going to be added somehow. It's going to be a fatal 4-way. So it makes sense why Randy Orton would win, because they want to include him in this. And I feel like the only way to really include him is by him winning the chamber. So it does make sense why Randy won. But then something happened on the post show. Nick Aldis was so pissed at Drew McIntyre. This is on the post show. And he's like, you keep getting involved. You keep screwing over Cody Rhodes. I'm sick of it. So he gets on like the panel and he's like, Drew McIntyre, this Friday, SmackDown, Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. So he just gives Cody Rhodes a WWE Championship match because Drew cost him the match here and has cost him many times before. So we're getting Drew and Cody this Friday. What the heck is going to happen? Like, is Cody going to win? And we're just going to get... Because the rumor is like, Cody could win and we just get Cody and Randy at WrestleMania. Like, all right, Cody, Randy, 1-on-1, right? Or, and I don't know, Drew and Fatu just have a feud. Or Drew somehow wins, Fatu gets involved, and it leads to the Fatal 4-Way. So it's those two options. I feel like either it's a Fatal 4-Way or we're just going to get Cody and Randy. if Cody wins the belt back. So very interesting. We have to watch SmackDown and see what happens there. But so we're getting that. Randy Orton wins Elimination Chamber. I got that wrong, but I don't really care because I'm happy that he won. And that was Elimination Chamber. Overall, I would say a pretty good PLE. Again, Danhausen was, kind of a letdown, but Seth Rollins, it was awesome to see Seth Rollins finally back. And the matches were pretty good, so I'm happy with it. Good PLE. I thank you guys for watching my review for Elimination Chamber. This week's going to be very big. We got Raw reactions and everything. Raw is going to be very good. SmackDown is going to be very good. My birthday's coming up this Friday, and I'm actually going home this Friday for spring break. So you should get SmackDown reactions maybe Saturday, but again, that's my first day back. So we'll see what happens, but I will be going home this Friday, and then all of next week, I'll be home. So you'll see videos back in the old room. Yeah. But yes, I thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe for more. I love all you guys so much, and Cmoney is out.